on something. Anything I'm hoping, all the birds are praying. Hoping not for nothing, hoping not for nothing. Pray I'm not forgotten, pray I'm not forgotten. Cause I'm struggling, holding on something. Anything I'm hoping, all the birds are praying. Hoping not for nothing, hoping not for nothing. Pray I'm forgotten, pray I'm forgotten.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it's exactly 20 minutes past 6 p.m. on this fine Thursday evening. We just got done with the top 5 of 5 and let's go straight into it. Let's go and tuke tubiwayewayemu tulabe nga tugenda ku kintu ekiddako. Yeah, remember we are live on YouTube on the Promise Radio Uganda channel. We are also live on the online radio box. We're live on Zeno.fm. So go ahead and saturate and do what you have to do, yeah? Number 1, none other than Anna Makula with Forgotten. And number 2, we had Sheila Tugume with Tumusinze. Number 3, someone's personal favorite, Absquatulate by Chimera. And then number 4, we had Heavy by Busho. And then number 5, we had Jesus is Alive by Vic Lucas, Limo Blaze, and Forrest Frank, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, tugenda kulumba ate Embera Erabikangedako. Today we have a guest in studio. I think this is the second time to be with us on radio, in it.
Yeah.
Weombe senga what? Tugambe mbunochi.
Taina bigambo.
Mbutaina bigambo.
But I said bet. I'm just like yes.
Ayogeda akazungu akato.
By the way, let me tell you something. Anyway, you're going to tell me I'm a boxed person, but
yogera tulabeje chigwera. Yogera totya.
Ate go to inako set na
otandikidde okustereotypinga.
No,
anyway, with us
because what do you mean by, let me give an example. I know she's going to laugh. So one day I came thinking, I think some of us were raised by traditional spiritual parents kind of thing.
Okay.
So I think always modeled according to how they used to model their lives kind of thing. I kept thinking about it. So one day I had this young girl say to a friend, you know how you say I'm sorry, why it is my fault kind of thing. And the girl said, it's my bad. And I'm like, it's your bad.
My bad, yeah.
And I'm like,
kati ntegedde gap ready.
You understand?
Ntegedde gap ready.
I kept quiet.
Tegedde gap weli.
Nina obuzibu n'oluzungu omanyi.
Tegedde gap weli.
So
what you see bet.
So when I got to hear actually what that he actually speaks those very things, you know, you learn to fit into a generation and to help them actually do whatever they do in the right way. But you know, Chasoko Kuchuka, I think. Because
bet is American young people slang.
Do you know that me, I grew up in a city? Wait, no. By the way, even in school, Victorian. Even in school, as Paul used to speak slangs, I used not to speak slangs.
No.
That thing is like it's a bit of addictive. Like you cannot speak 5 statements without slang. You get kanku ina abagainga bogera slang, but I used not to speak it.
It's personal preference, though. It's personal.
I don't think
preference.
It was but I think God had the reason why.
It is personal preference.
But it was stubborn.
It's personal preference because you also know that there are people that like that's the way they put themselves across. So
yeah,
so
it's the best way we can like express ourselves.
It's not the best way. You girls don't.
So for you is and you see I have a thing.
We have different opinions.
If we didn't have people like Spencer in Uganda, we'd probably be having a thing like Ugandan patois or Ugandan pidgin, something like that. Because of people like this who kept the Queen's language. But it is well to be a recent generations. Fetwali tambala chigumba.
Bambala chat.
Boba yambalanga chat. Vernacular speaker.
Now you understand what I'm talking about.
I was about to be like, I hope you now understand why it's easier for you to talk the way you talk, and it's easier for me to express myself this way.
At the end of the day, when you want to touch the generation, you have to become like Paul.
I think I have also a problem with that statement from my recent research. Recent research. There's a reason why the Bible talks about the landmarks, Asian landmarks that should not be shifted. You see, when I read about the people who drove the revival to be at a certain place in every area where they were, I got to realize that those men and women never bent according to the society for them to pull the society. But they actually actualized the burden of God that they had received in their spirit, and it was not even connected to what the society desired. And because of the efficacy of the burden they carried, the entire community had to move by that burden.
So this is my own understanding in that perspective. It's not bending the burden to fit. It is you being able to pass on in words that even a child can understand. You get you know that concept of Hebrew people, how that for you to be able to understand something, you have to be able to explain it to a babe. Imagine now slang is the language of babes. You understand? So for you to make it come across
from where?
Kati, either that or we are going to sentence you to religion.
Sentence me. I'm actually, by the way, these days,
yes, you are the gatekeeper of English.
No, I'm not a gatekeeper of English, but
I
am a gatekeeper of ancient landmarks.
It is what you're doing. There's no ancient landmark in English.
There are things that should not be shifted.
Let me tell you.
There are things that should not be shifted.
No, but let me tell you something.
It's girl.
And if you've actually noticed me, I'm one person that will get a word and use it to mean what I want. For example, there was a time.
Do you know? Actually, I used to do that a lot.
And it's exactly what slang is.
Okay, it's exactly what slang is.
But because you're not the originator of slang, your problem is conformity.
It is not conformity. Let me tell you something. You see, growing, every time you grow, you go on to realize certain things. Or you're getting on with, there are things you want to be where you are. And that also depends that people that you're going to be standing in. What I want you to do, only one slang. In a corporate world, you can't speak slang.
But you
can't. Trust me. Do you know?
Do you know?
Joel, do you know how many people? Do you know how many
has
people
the most slang?
Joel, do you know how many people At it to them you got no. Hey, we as young people we are going to take over.
Do I know how many people?
Simayanga, we are going to take over and all that stuff.
Do I know how many people?
No, I'm talking about. You see, you need to understand the place where you're going to stand and choose your vibe wisely. You choose yourself wisely. But I think it is okay. But the more you want to go higher and higher,
you see, this is what's up. This is what's up. Me putting myself across with slang don't mean
it
that
is not bad. Slang is not bad.
You see, also me saying don't
is it bad?
mean
Why
is
are you
also
shouting?
No, I'm not. It is not.
me saying that is also tingling
There
him.
is something you have said that I think sort of like silences this argument. You've
Argument. You feel? Argument.
Don't exaggerate. You've said you can't step in the corporate space and speak slang. There is certain places you can't step in and speak slang. Well said. I guess this argument is over. It means when I'm talking to my boss, I'm not going to be speaking slang. My brain is
going to
tuned.
switch.
Thank you. It's going to switch depending on the environment I'm in. I know I'm in Joel's space. Joel is my guy. I'm going to put on my slang. I know I'm home. I'm with my mom. I'm with my dad. We are all chill. I know I'm with my guys. I'm with my babes. I'm all chill. I'm talking to my spiritual father. I'm talking to my boss. I'm not going to be telling him things in like bet and what translation, unless we are in our free time. So I think it comes naturally for someone who is actually quote unquote addicted to slang. It comes naturally when you talking to this person. It switches. When you're out there, you're back to normal default setting. It's just in your head or from your perspective that you think it's a thing that you carry around.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
Let
me tell you something. Your expression is really good, and I agree. You get. I really agree. But probably, I don't know how old you are. But do you know there are people, the way you have explained, Oga, for you when you're talking to your boss, you can't use slang. But do you know there is a gap, or a generation gap of people who actually do not care? For them, they think that is the right thing to do.
No, I think.
Do you know how many people? This thing is serious. You need to look around probably and find out.
I've also seen memes. I've seen.
What's right and wrong? Who sets that?
Who puts the standard of right and wrong?
Who puts that?
Who puts the standard of what is right and wrong?
There are so many things that we are doing today that your great-grandparents never got to do.
Yes, I understand.
So I'm saying whatever they used to do at their time was right at their time. Whatever we are doing in our time is right in our time. So that's what I'm saying.
No.
Who puts the standard of what is right and wrong?
That's why I told you in the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the conversation is about language and slang right here in the studio. Okay, we have a person that is apparently conservative in nature. He's a pops, and then we also have a libro with the English. They know how to fit in various spaces and various occasions. So me, I'm a neutral person because I many times also it comes with the kind of relationship we have. And there are things that I can be talking with you. There's things that we can talk and she won't understand, or another person won't understand because it's language that we've formulated between me and you.
So it's your version.
It's our version of slang.
It's more like code language.
Slang is really code language. You feel it's coding, and it exists within social. But then everyone is entitled to their opinion.
You see, you just didn't get what I said. I didn't say slang is bad because I could listen. I'd started speaking those things when but you know what? Actually, the slang that people used to speak long time ago has transformed into a different kind of thing. I think they call themselves ghetto youth and stuff. You get. So there is people could come up with words and they came up with a new language. And if you're not in their space, you
won't understand.
Yes. But where do you think those people are? You think where they are speaking that thing? You see, that thing is community.
Most of those people.
Of course, it's the same thing with
people are
slang.
6
Yeah,
feet underground. What are you talking about?
It is community.
It is what it is. So
Yes.
when I come out of here, you know, there was a time where I used to use my words with the people I was producing in the morning, and for them they were understanding. One time I attempted for some reason to begin being myself around other Christians. They thought I was cursing them. You understand?
Was
You were
Spencer in the?
No, it wasn't. It was.
You were cursing.
You
When you say that, I understand.
They thought I was cursing them because there was a time where, you know, things that didn't make sense for me. I used to use the word wicked a lot. You understand?
Yeah.
You remember that point in time?
Me, I still use it.
So
But that
the
is
people
true.
around me knew that it meant
Even
no
after-
harm.
You used it on me the other day.
Because for it, it's not slang, it is truth.
Nah, it's not. Sorry.
You know Bible.
Why?
You know Bible. By the way, people,
Why?
if you read the Bible can be the most interesting book. It can be the most offensive book. Depends the side it finds you lying that day.
And also what specs you're putting on
You
to
get.
read it that day.
Do you know? Even the people who feel that kind of self-righteousness, the Bible can humble you. You get. So it can mean
You're looking
anything.
very humble right now.
Yeah,
Did you just read the word?
it's not,
Aweta?
let me teach her. You see,
You didn't answer the question though.
I'm answering
They're
as teaching
answering
you.
you the teaching.
I'm answering with the teaching. That's how grandpas do. We answer you as we teach you.
Yes, yes, Papa.
You see, the word works in a man until when it produces a character of the scriptures that he has read. That's why it is very dangerous for a man not to know the wholesomeness of the word of God, but to know half of it. Because such people think that their perspective of the word is the only truth.
Is ultimate, yeah.
Yet, the word has different sides to each person who puts on different lenses. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying to process what you're saying.
But I do get where you're coming from.
Do you know why I
because
said this? Because people don't want to. You know, I think it's offensive to some people.
kati nawe slang naye oli
Slang,
twogera obugambo bwa foli awo. You see,
I give up.
yeah, give up because this for me this is a hill I'm willing to die on.
You guys have
Then
many hills you want to die on.
Yeah, because I mean,
So
I think that is Ostegera. And let me tell you something. There are many hills because I hear a lot of madness that does not connect with my understanding Ostegera. And when I check with truth, I realize there's an inconsistency. So I have to die on those hills. Ostegera. And that's also a slang. You've known it?
I'm trying to look at him really to feel out what he's feeling in terms of what you're saying.
You're trying to be empathetic.
I'm trying to, yeah. Look at him.
Ladies
Look
and
at him right
gentlemen,
But let me tell you something.
now. No, don't tell me right now.
Renan Bonke said a statement. I'm going to bring it back.
Okay.
You see, he said that me preaching the ABC of the gospel doesn't mean that I don't know the X, Y, and Z. Jamu kyowulira nti kikubenefit.
ayina amatu awulira omwoyo kyagamba
Awulira
ekkanisa.
amatu,
Ene ladies and gentlemen, kasooke tukubeyo akayimba kamu bwe kati osanga
As we
kanakakanya
go into meditation,
okitegeera
bambuliridde. Who am I not to listen?
temutuwetera mweweteremu. And you're still listening to the group Patrol of the Promise Radio with the holy man of God, Saint Spencer, and Martha, who is surnamed who? Tukomao?
My name is Bougie. It's Mukite. It's a bougie name. Say it.
Mokite. Bougie.
No, it's a bougie name. I'm
I-
saying it, my name is Bougie.
I know, we know
Why
what it
wouldn't you
means.
say my second name?
We know what it means. So you sound like you want to educate us.
Ostegera tukuba lecture
No,
mambo
tukuba
wane
lecture.
yake ya Bougie.
Yeah, but-
One time again. Tu m'as jamais laissé tomber. Jesus, you there give me love I have never seen. Since ofata konje, yokuririmbira uiteka imana. No mubiye bigoye tuye tuguma dutesa. Kugendana na Yesu nigo gutese. yaneshe jurupu ja dance like Shakira Yesu chuza du tambe hata kufe kinga umunezero. Dance comme ça, bouge comme ça. Dafizi mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça, danse comme ça, bouge comme ça. Dafizi mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça. Nimba bitonye jane ubuze kungwanya ahogi kunshabanu kongomeze hasta la vista to my feel imana niyo baba sinu baba ibyo satana buga never mind uzirundo ngorera mosenga never fear even in the fire don't be a big oye tuguma tesa kugenda na Yesu niko kutesa yaneshe jurupu cha dance like Shakira Yesu chuza du tambe hata kufe kinga umunezero. Dance comme ça, bouge comme ça. La visie mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça, danse comme ça, bouge comme ça. La visie mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça, comme ça. La visie mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça, danse comme ça, bouge comme ça. La visie mambu yo kuririmba kompa na rababariwe. Moi je danse comme ça, danse comme ça. Mini souls on the top floor.
I saw. I don't well many nights my throat goes sore. And many ones I call my own, they run. All I have is lessons that I've learned. In all, oh. Every other day, man see debits, jar and backless, I with credits, typo errors, man need edits, I need answers, no, feel my life in colors, give me definition, make all of my haters, watch me grow tall, feel my life in colors, give me definition, make all of my haters, watch me grow tall. No feeder on around when I get tired of you. I go just stay with you till you send Irene. Even when everything will seem to make brain. I go still hold you tight till you heal my pain. Lord, I never lose my cool. God have mercy.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it is exactly 19 minutes to the top of the hour. You are still listening to the Group Patrol on the Promise Radio, where heart does meet hope. My name is Joe, and we're going straight up to 7 p.m. I'm in the studio with the Saint Spencer and, of course, the Bougie Martha Mukite. You know, that sounds like a proper stage name, the Bougie Mukite.
Thank you.
Yeah? Nsasula ezokutonderayo stage name awo.
Nze ngamba nsanze stage name already njirina.
Yeah. Mulembe gwa mubago abaguti. Anyway, yeah, we did listen to Komsa, the orchestral version by CG, and then we did listen to Colors by Gospel on the Beat, Uzi Spice, and E-Series. Uzi Space actually. Bully Johnson ma Uzi Spice. Oh my God. Have mercy. But then I like most of the songs on that EP. There's Blood of Jesus. Have you ever seen that TikTok of a woman who used to? There's a woman. She actually passed. Bali bamuita Coco. Yaimba every day I need the blood of Jesus. Every day I need the blood of Jesus. You guys never saw a TikTok like that?
No.
I saw it.
But the man in this car. Or a video like that for that reason. So anyway, it was part of the songs for a previous couple of months. I think we had it also on the chat. But that is Uzi. That's the background of that song. It's called Colors. Fill My Life with Colors. The people that sang, they are called the Wav Queens. Anyway, we're having some small talk while we're playing those songs. And I asked these people what things are more expensive than they need to be. And if you also want to join the conversation, you can actually go in the comment section on YouTube, but also you can go ahead and text us on our WhatsApp number. The number is 0754-741-778. Yeah. Text us and tell us, first of all, in your life as a human being, as a living human being, what is more expensive than it needs to be? Yeah. Joan is saying deodorants. Because why, for example?
I'll go for my answer will still stand. Specs.
Yours is Specs.
I'll still stand it.
But deodorant.
But I'm interested in the deodorant person. Like,
give us
why?
Because why are they more expensive than I need to be?
Before my answer, I think I can defend her. Because not all of us.
Temuleka na Busonda.
It will sound offensive.
No, but it's true.
It's true. Because true. Why should it be that expensive?
It's true, but also it is out of courtesy.
Okay.
It is out of courtesy for you to put something on you. But also for us who come man to man, tuwalumba man to man tetuleka na Busonda. But John, tell us why do you think deodorants are more expensive than they need to be? Is it because toleka na Busonda? Why?
It's very hard for a girl not.
By the way, I realize
I'm not being what, but
sexist.
No, sexist.
Isn't that sexist?
No, Linda, don't make Martha to misunderstand me. Don't make
Bulija kagamba ko nkawulira misogynist. Kumbe kategeza sexist.
Don't make Martha to misunderstand me. We speak out of experience. Okay? I'm not saying all of them, no. But why am I saying it is very hard? Because it's
yeah, of course there are.
Please make me not misunderstand you.
I know guys do a lot, but it is very hard to find a guy. The biology of a woman is different.
It's different from a guy, so a lot of chemicals are emitted without you doing as much work as I need to do to get to that point. So it's not like a youth thing; it's a nature thing. Yeah.
So I'm wondering why Joanne deodorant azagala.
Joanne asiri sad to say.
And why are you mentioning her name continuously?
Apparently it's on YouTube. We can't. Last time I tried to shield them 9. But yeah, she has just laughed.
Okay.
Anyway, Martha, you said Specs. Why Specs? Why are they more expensive than they need to be?
Like, I'm paying this much for frames. Why am I paying that much for lenses? Like, you know the frames are always more expensive than the lenses. I used to wear, I think I've told you before, I used to wear Specs. Then the one time I actually broke my frames, I was just like, I'll get it fixed. And it's been how many years? 4 years down the road, I've never gotten a replacement for Specs. Do I see perfectly? Only God knows. I sometimes have to pull out my phone camera to actually zoom stuff and see, you know. But I'm just like, wait, why do we have to pay that much for frames? Why do we have to pay that much to see people like Spencer?
Apparently, because you want to look good.
But you know, let me show you this.
You know how much these are?
Do I look like an optician?
Okay.
But you see, it's out of courtesy also for you to answer a question without a question.
You see, when
Because-
it comes to like Spencer, we both know we never have peaceful
Okay,
replies for one another.
let me answer her complaint because you see, not every frame is expensive. Naye byakatijjo kati nabo bakizula nti because tulinayo babushi abaagala okusenga ku sente zitali zaabwe, so we shall also do what. But when you go to a right place, actually they will not be expensive. Recently my wife got new specs, but they were not as expensive as the ones she used to put on, and then she appreciated the fact that they are good.
The frames are nice.
They are nice,
Yeah.
but they are not like the guys that know names in town which sell specs, sell the stuff. Because people actually sell those things according to their names, you know.
Yeah, yeah. They sell to your brand.
They sell to your brand.
No sasula abakozi, no sasula eza marketing, ne content gwalabirako
Okujja ozigula.
okujja. So next time you're buying from a big brand, remember that. Joan is saying, but Saint, are those specs real?
Yeah,
Come on, try
I
that.
think I love Joanne already. I think she's concerned about the right thing.
No, you come and check them out.
Except for the deodorant, I'm going to amplify that. For me, the thing that I think is more expensive than needs to be is curtains. Have you tried buying curtains recently?
The
I
next
had to
option-
urge-
Like,
To have-
what do you mean?
What do you mean that
the
you-
meter,
2 meters?
sijui the 2 meters, sijui the internal, the inner
Yeah.
one, the inner fabric is different from the outer one. So the inner one, when you get at this and this whatever, this and this one, gumu kanana, gumu kenda.
Ozigula wezizo.
Ntwalayo, by
I'm not
the
even
way.
sure I know what I'm saying, but
Ntwalayo.
point is like someone is going to like sell to you. No, I honestly legit. So I think I was scrolling on TikTok sometime. I think I legit saw someone selling a meter of that inner thing, the light thing, the translucent thing of a
Yeah,
curtain.
yeah.
They were selling a meter at like 22, and I was just like, a meter, that's cool. Until I got to realize how the measurements
How short a
work.
meter is.
Yeah, how the measurements work, and I'm just like, hold up. You will have to spend 22 plus 22 plus 22. Then the finishing they have to like sew them things up and down and to like do them what's like. Actually, you're right.
Yeah, they are more expensive than they need to, and the decent ones, I think the more beautiful they look is the more stupidly expensive they are. Excuse, but that's not French. It is what it is. They are stupid expensive. People who sell curtains, and I realize with all things to do with
Nagula lumu nenzivaako.
Ostegeera. Kati the ones that I had,
You can't even convince me.
nagezezaako naye kansoke
Kati oteka kati kankubuuzi ku mulyango otekako kisuuka.
kuliko but I want to change.
Oyinza tuyinza se ngedinisa.
What would you think of a bedsheet of all things?
Because I know guys.
By the way, let me tell you.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you something. The things that can bring contentment to a young man,
They are very, very,
they are very simple. Very, very simple. We're not that complicated.
By the way, let me tell you something. I think even in relationships, it's girls who actually
I'm
make.
very interested in this bedsheet situation. Like I'm trying to imagine a bedsheet pulled over like that,
It is just age. It's just that because if you grew up in our time, actually that
but
was
really,
a
when you
common
actually
habit.
look at there were bed sheets that used to have a thing that you can put that pole in and then it becomes a.
Eyo sajira.
No, actually they were there.
Eyo bagitunga bro.
Obanga bakwata curtain gye bafuula essuuka. But I saw a couple of them.
I was seeing
I
that.
saw a
You were
couple
still
of
saying
them.
something, Spencer.
Yeah, I was. You see,
You were saying even in relationships.
even in relationships actually should actually are supposed to be simple.
Yeah.
Actually, they are not supposed even to be expensive. But the other gender complicates things always.
Ostegeera.
And I don't know why.
Why are you saying gender while doing this to me?
Because I know you don't like this. You know, one day I got a stick. It wasn't a stick actually. You know, was it a mingling stick? No, it was a paper. You know how you fold the paper like this? And I was telling a certain girl at church to like, can you like do this and this? And she was like, and I was wondering, especially what I doing, like because I used the paper to like tell her to do something. So And then I realized that she was not beaten. So now she has a trauma of a stick.
ate omuggo tebamukubako
omuggo tebamukubako
oyo si Joan.
Omuntu oyo sijja muwogera kubanga ayinza okawulira kano.
Joan is saying don't Saint, leave those things of relationships. Eh? Leave those things of relation. Okay.
No, I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
How I'm trying to relate to what he said, that how our lives can be simple, things that make us to be okay. They are really simple. But you know that I cannot take you in a house where the thing that covers my window is a bed sheet, and you sleep peacefully.
I believe you used the right statement. You cannot take me to that house.
No, you I think you've been shocked. You'll be like,
like what are you thinking?
Like, what's up? What is you get? There will be a lot of questions that I cannot actually answer. You get?
Yeah. And for me, like the function is being, executed. But yeah, I think curtains are more expensive than they need to be. And for you to get decent ones, it seems we need to break the bank or something, and that's unfair. Saint, for you, what is more expensive than it needs to be?
Nakugambi.
I think
Adulting.
said something like life.
Yeah, adulting is more expensive than
Adulting, because what do you mean that my bills have to change every season of my life? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You get what? Like what do you mean?
Yeah, bro.
No, there are things that man, life should not be expensive as it is. But I think some people just eventually decided to make our life complicated as you grow. But long time ago, people, the more you grew, the more life became simpler.
I think because when you were younger, because of the restrictions of a child, you felt like you need to grow up and experience, freedom. But I also think it's because of the country we are in. Do you know, someone was telling me that in the UAE, the locals, like the natives of Saudi, of Dubai, the government almost does for them everything. Like a guy can come and do a job and they're not going to touch a penny of their money as long as they are a native. That is why they do not
and they are
easily
paid
intermarry.
Crazy.
They are paid well. They are paid better than an expatriate. They are like the government pays most of their things. Been able to be for bills, vichi government didn't gonna. We need to use that information as we can in our own capacities.
But I think life just seems to be expensive. But one thing I've learned in due time is that life is simple. It is actually us who make it complicated. When you learn to live a simple life, you'll actually enjoy it more than actually you trying to chase things.
Can you define simple?
Simple, as long as you have peace. You see, when I say as long as you have peace, people already put
different things.
So let me read this comment for you. I agree with Saint. I remember when I was 24, things were cheap. Madam, what are you trying to say? It's like
this one here.
She's months old in 25, but her birthday was recent. Just 2 days ago, 2-3 weeks ago. It's not even weeks, but things were cheap when bro, be as if relaxing, okay? Be easy. Yeah.
So
He was still saying something.
You see, life is simple. If you decide to see life in its simplicity and you don't try to force yourself onto things and force your things in your life, you'll actually enjoy it more. Why do I say that? There are things you're going to force yourself into because of competition, comparison, trying to know because you say the trend is saying this, so I'll also be like this. And why should you have 20 pairs of shoes?
That's why I asked a question of what simple is in your terms.
Yeah, that's what I just defined.
Because we are separate, we are different people for sure. And simplicity comes in different forms. Why are you imposing 20 pairs of shoes on me?
Because I know you cannot have less. Tell me, say I'm lying. Is it a lie?
Why am I counting? Let's start from there.
You can't even count.
Why am I counting?
First of all, bro.
But you get
as we even come to a conclusion of the show, and I want to agree with you. I want to actually agree with you. Many times we put ourselves under a lot of pressure to get to standards that we really haven't reached.
What if? Sorry for interrupting you. Yeah. What if getting these 30 pairs of shoes is nothing about comparison, but it's everything to do with me as a person. I'm just like, maybe someone, I'm not saying this is me, but I'm just like, what if I'm just someone who's like, who just has like a shopping spree when I'm like,
you see, I think also the
it's
thing,
nothing connected to what I'm seeing.
the thing we need to agree
Because,
about is
I know
also
someone
for
like
us,
that.
some of us, our hobbies are expensive, because if it was in our means, you would be having like a whole closet of cameras and lenses.
But even, do you know,
Yeah.
growing up and being in this industry for long, people, we have come to a conclusion: you don't need 10 lenses.
Yeah,
You actually
don't need them.
You actually need 1 or 2.
But
But
then
he's
there's a
trying
way
to
it will
say-
feel. There's a way it will feel. Me, if it was in my means, I would have a jazz bass, a P bass, 4-string, 5-string, 6-string of every kind of configuration.
I
you
know some
understand?
people who
So you
But
don't-
spend-
because,
so you
because
don't
the
have
bass
this-
costs like a liver, a decent one.
I
understand.
Yeah, your answer is actually right, because I think I knew someone. Okay, this person used to be close to me, but I think I knew someone who used to spend, I think, a significant portion of their earnings on food, on like every kind of different kind of food from different kinds of like hotels or restaurants around the city. And when you see this person having them packages coming in, you're like, this person's a big spender. No, that's their area of interest.
Yeah.
You feel
So I think the
it's
thing
nothing
we
even
should
about
actually.
trying to like prove a point or
The problem is the fundamental problem is that brokenness, that that gap that we feel with things, because believe you me, there's something when you actually search yourself. For me, I have
Yes,
discovered
actually.
the ideal situation. If
So
it was in my means,
the problem is the person.
it's the person.
Let me tell you
if
something.
it was in my means, I would be having a closet full of guitars. I would be having about how many preamps, things that I might not necessarily use, but because it like they tickle a certain part of my fancy. You understand? So
Yeah.
when I look at a person that is doing shoes, because shoes don't do me like that.
That's why I told you, when you grow up, you start to realize that there are things that we actually waste our time on and take away our peace,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yet they are not actually
They are
necessary.
not actually, when you actually come to think of it, when you get all of those basses, with one bass I can get all the tones that I want.
Thank you.
But then having another
With one
bass,
shoe, you can get every.
No. Let us leave their shoes, especially when it comes to the female.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that we had today. It's been lovely having you all. Engato tujireke, bro. Engato Jason. Yeah, it's been lovely having you all. You've been tuned into the Groove Patrol, of course, with me, your boy Joe and Saint Spencer.
Kambasomere ekyawandiiki lwaki basimbula nobatwala mu buzibu obutali mu kigambo.
Some change.
The Bible says that James 1, let me just do 5 for them. Bible says that if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God that gives to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him. So aina matwawulire
Chagambe Kansa. It's been lovely having you all, man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, man, for pulling through.
Always.
It was a solid one. Thank you for pulling through as well.
for coming.
Toinacho ngamba.
Music has gone too far. You think we've gotten too radical with our message? Well, I got news for you. You ain't heard nothing yet. And if you don't know, now you know.